This was the most chaotic race I've had in F1 24 League racing, but watch till the end to make sure you see all the most exciting parts. But here on my qualifying lap, we are currently in 8th. We need a good lap to get a somewhat good qualifying position. We have a little slide on the exit turn 1, but just about level on the delta. Opening DRS onto the first mini straight, we're a little bit up on our previous best lap time. Burning the battery down to about 75%, braking just before the 100 meters. We get good rotation and a good exit compared to last time. Moving the brake bias up 1, braking at the 80 meters ish, taking the shortest line possible, and we're up 2.5 tenths. Get good rotation through here and a good exit even with the mini slide, which is going to keep us up 2.5 tenths. Going into my least favourite corner of the lap, we are up 3 and a bit tenths, braking just before the barrier stops. Get a good curve cut there and onto the main straight for a good run down. We're 5 tenths up going into the final corner, braking just before the 100 meters. We brake a little bit late, which is going to lose us about 1.5 tenths, but it is still a big improvement on my last or previous best lap. We are currently in P8. I wonder where this is going to jump us up to. It's going to get us into 2nd, which by the time everyone's finished their laps is good enough for 6th, which I was pretty happy about. But going into the race, we're going to be starting on the mediums, then going on to the hards at about lap 10. So it's going to be 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. We get a decent launch to the guys around us. We are going in the inside. We brake just right. The door closes on the inside, but we managed to keep it in, and we are still in 6th. We get a bit boxed in here because we've got a car on our right and car in front of us, and we can't go anywhere. So we're gonna back out a little bit, only a little bit, but we go a little bit wide through there. We've got a car on our right, but we're not gonna let them pass, and we've got to just try to stick with it and get a good enough exit. They go round our outside. We're a little bit cautious here because we don't want to get too many warnings, which we already did. And there's cars everywhere. There was one down our inside through there which we didn't actually see, but the door was never open enough there. But down on the main straight, the longest straight on the F1 calendar, I'd assume, there's going to be a move going on, and they're going to be side by side through a bit that you should not be side by side through. We're going to get a much better exit than both of them, and going to get past them onto the straight, you'd have thought. But the Ferrari's going to stay around our outside going into turn 1. We're going to brake just about right. We're on the inside line, which should be slightly faster. We get a good exit and are going to hang it around the outside, full throttle, opening the DRS with a little snap on the exit, and we are going to get that move done, which is nice. And through here, the two cars in front are fighting and nearly loses control, and yeah, we just about managed to get a move down the inside. And what really was annoying me was the name tags, so I do have to try to turn them off as soon as I can. But here we make a big mistake. We brake way too late and don't have a very good exit. We don't have any battery left either, so that means we're going to be neck and neck with Jay as we're going down into the hairpin, but we don't quite get the position. So, and we don't have any battery left to defend from the Red Bull, so we've got to try, or we're going to end up conceding that place, just about, and we're down in 7th, so we've got to just try do what we can. So here, I'm going to go in settings and quickly turn off the name tags, because I was kept missing my braking points because I couldn't see the meter marker thing. So yeah, just about managed to do that. But the two cars in front are fighting very hard at the moment. We're just going to watch at the moment, but the Williams is going to go for it down the inside, and they're going to wheel lock, which is going to send them straight off the track, and we're going to get a nice easy overtake on them. But it's dropped us out of DRS, so we're going to be vulnerable to the cars behind, especially considering we don't have quite enough battery. It's a 1.2 second gap to the car in front. We can't quite close it through that corner, and we're going to be a sitting duck down now on the straight. as we don't have any battery left to play with, and we won't have DRS, so we're gonna end up being attacked from the cars behind. He's gonna go for it down the inside. He's gonna squish us. We're gonna keep our line, and he's not giving us enough space, which has led to a bit of contact, and the Ferrari manages to get past, but we stay in front of the Red Bull. So we're gonna go to the pits, as the Red Bull tried a very ambitious undercut, which probably will work out quite a lot, as we're pitting on lap 10, so the Haas will make it to the end. We come out 4 seconds behind the Red Bull, so that undercut has worked out a lot for him. He's gained 4 seconds-ish, but we do quickly catch up to the Alpine, who pit and go past them. We're going to try swap places with him, which we do until lap 18, where going through these are my least favourite corners, and we get the world's biggest front lock-up. So we're going to have to go off the track. We let it pass because we don't want to get a warning and get a 3-second penalty. But doing that, we've lost a lot of time and tyre temperature, so we're going to be outside the window. So we're not going to be able to stick with him. And onto the final lap we go. We did get a penalty, which was very annoying. But I mean, it's just what it is. But going through the final few corners, we're not going to be able to make any overtakes or anything. But we're going to come across the line in 10th and finish 10th, which is not what I was hoping for after starting 6th. But thank you guys for watching, and we did actually get an honourable mention of most overtakes. But thank you guys for watching. See you next time for the finale at Brazil.